At this time, we'd like to recognize our 2024 Residential Real Estate Lifetime Achievement Award honoree, Bob Hale. Bob has been a fixture in Houston's real estate community for decades, having worked at the Houston Association of Realtors for more than 50 years and served as its president and CEO for nearly 37 years. In January, HAR revealed Bob will step down from his role in 2026 and hand the keys over to Executive Vice President Renee Galvin. Under Bob's leadership, HAR has grown to become the largest trade association in Houston and the second largest local realtor association in the country, boasting a membership of more than 47,000 members. That's worth a round of applause, absolutely. Bob has received several industry awards, most recently ranking 29th on the 2024 Sway & Poll Power 200 list of powerful and influential executives in residential real estate. The National Association of Realtors Magazine also named him one of the 25 most influential people in the American real estate industry in both 2003 and 2006. Inman News also named him Innovative of the Year in 2008 and one of the 100 most influential real estate people since 2005. He also was one of the Houston Business Journal's most admired CEO honorees in 2018. It is our honor to add to Bob's long list of well-deserved honors by naming him our inaugural Residential Real Estate Lifetime Achievement Award honoree. Before we invite Bob to the stage, may I please direct your attention to the screen.
Bob Hale is undoubtedly an icon in the real estate industry. During his 51 years at HAR, the last 36 of which as president and CEO, Bob has built friendships with some of the most important people in real estate. He has perhaps the most enviable real estate contact list in the country. Most importantly, when Bob texts any CEO in the country, they respond. Starting out as Governmental Affairs Director for Texas Realtors before becoming legal counsel and lobbyist for HAR, Bob has a passion for politics and calls many elected officials friends. He has been able to build upon those relationships as CEO and has a 50-year friendship with Mayor Whitmire, who started in the Texas House when Bob started with HAR. One of the many strengths that Bob has is making sure that the brokers are supported and heard when they need something. As Bob will say, when the majority of Houston real estate firms shifted from local ownership to national ownership, Bob just became friends with the national brokerage CEOs as well. Bob's media connections are also second to none, as he is a go-to source about association management and keeping members front of mind in everything HAR does. Even though we are technically competitors with the national portals, Bob maintains friendly relationships with them. According to ListHub, Houston remains the only market in the country where a national portal is not the #1 real estate site. All along the way, Bob had his wife and love of his life, Susie, by his side. While Bob has received countless professional accolades, nothing beats receiving the inaugural Lifetime Achievement Award in Real Estate from the Houston Business Journal. Congratulations, Bob!
First of all, Bob Hale is my friend, and I want to thank the Houston Business Journal for recognizing his lifetime achievements by giving him the Lifetime Achievement Award. Bob, for 50 years, has been a guiding influence, the leader of the Houston Realtors, and they, in 50 years, have become one of the great institutions in Houston. Houston is a great city, partly because of institutions and people in the Houston Association of Realtors. So I'm so appreciative of the Houston Business Journal recognizing folks that are making a difference on a daily basis. Bob, you're my friend. You and I have worked together for 50 years. It's been a good 50 years, and I know the best is yet to come. So thank you. Let's go to work.
Everyone, please welcome Bob Hale to the stage.
Wow. John, I'm speechless. It's exciting, though, to receive this award in a room full of friends. It makes a big, big difference. If I didn't know that guy, I'd like to meet him. It's hard to believe these 50 years. Mayor Whitmire and I did meet 50 years ago when I was a lobbyist for TR and then the lobbyist for HAR, and he was a brand new state legislator. And then he became a Texas senator and now mayor. And we've worked very closely together, and I do include him as a great friend. Let me say that this award is not about me. I get a lot of recognition, but I'm kind of the face of HR in that regard. But it's you, it's the people in this room, all these individuals that I want to recognize that really deserve this award. Let me start with the most important person in my life, my wife, Susie, the love of my life, kind, understanding, my best friend, lover, and partner. And I know she's a friend to many, many of you in this room. When we met, she said, Bob, I'm out of the baby making business, but I'm going to give you some grandchildren. And she's given me 4 amazing grandchildren, including Chandler Gashman, who is here today, who's not only like a son to me, but also I'm pleased that he's a valued member of this great industry. Susie and Chandler, please stand and be recognized. You know, you get all these awards, you think you're kind of a big deal, you go home and it's like, how come you haven't taken the trash out today? So Susie brings me back to the ground very, very often. Bob Charlet asked me the other day at lunch, he said, Bob, why have you stayed with HAR for over 50 years? And I looked at him, I said, you know, Bob, it's simple. Having forward-thinking and visionary elected officers and directors at HAR and HAR.com is totally the key. I once attended a national conference of CEOs for associations, and the speaker advised us, under no circumstances become friends with your elected leaders. Keep it business. Do not make it personal. Well, boy, I want to tell you, I have screwed up royally because some of my best friends are the officers and directors of HAR. HAR and HAR.com officers and directors, please stand and be recognized. And you combine this with a dedicated and highly professional staff who all believe one thing: we can do anything. We, as the staff and the leadership, can do anything to benefit the members. And that's why HAR and HAR.com have an unbeatable elected leader and staff team. With the best staff in the entire industry, please stand. And I'm excited and very proud that Renee Galvan will succeed me as CEO at the end of January 2026. Renee, please stand. And HAR has an incredible consumer-focused membership that I've been proud to work alongside these professionals for over half a century. HAR members, please stand and be recognized. If you're an HAR member, proudly stand. It's all of the people in this room and many more not here today that I've stayed so long, and why HAR is the best association in MLS in the entire country. Receiving the first HPJ Lifetime Achievement Award in real estate is an unbelievable, incredible honor. Sean, thank you. Thank Bob Shirley and thank HBJ. And congratulations to everyone here today.